Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Teeter and I'm the store manager for store 5343 in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Today I'll be discussing with you maintenance expense and what we can do to reduce unnecessary expenses. One of our top expenses in the region was HVAC. This category alone accounted for over 60% of overspending for the region. Other top categories were register maintenance, plumbing, both of which very manageable if we follow preventive maintenance routines. How do we find these misses? First of all, let's take a look at the P&L. Early in the conversation, we were talking about top expense overages. Number one for the region was HVAC, and I mentioned as well that it was 60% of the overage for the region. The average cost of a normal HVAC call was approximately $500, excluding parts. After speaking with regional maintenance supervisors, many of these calls could have been avoided by following cleaning routines one best way. For example, clogged drains in refrigeration, maintenance sinks because drain cover was removed, clogged urinals due to missing screens. All of these could have been prevented by cleaning regularly and following the how-to videos from One Best Way. As I was discussing earlier, preventive maintenance is one of our biggest things that we can do to combat these maintenance overages. So by going to One Best Way, as I'm showing you here, you can see every department's in One Best Way, but I want to show you the do-it-yourself videos. So as we're waiting for this to load, the do-it-yourself videos are basic videos showing us how to unclog a toilet. And if we're using a plunger, if it doesn't work, how to use the auger. It gives you different steps, how to change a bulb in the oven, how to change the automatic rollers on your self-feeding unloading bands. Plunging a toilet, as I said, clearing a bill. How many times I mentioned earlier also, are we calling in to get a register fixed? Self-checkout, say the money won't feed. How many times yourself have you walked up to the self-checkout that says card only? And then we've got a call in. So what can we do? Well, say we have a bill, the bills aren't feeding. So we can go into this video here and it tells us how to clean the bill acceptor module. Let's watch this video.
Today, we'll show you how to clean the bill acceptor module. Unlock and open the outer self-checkout door. Remove the bill acceptor module by squeezing the latch and sliding it out of the chassis. Open the acceptor module and make sure it is clear of any foreign objects. Lightly dampen a paper towel with cleaner. Wipe and clean the notepad. Wipe and clean both the sensors. Close and insert the acceptor module back into the chassis. You will hear the motor once the module is fully inserted. Close and lock the outer self-checkout door.
As you can see here, a little bit of self-maintenance can create an atmosphere of cutting costs and saving money, so our associates can take this investment and share it on their P&L and also have it on their MyShare. We will be going to One Best Way, showing some different cleaning techniques. let's recap what we've been talking about. It's the tiny little things that add up to a lot. The things that we look over every day. Walking in a parking lot, the trash in the parking lot. How much does that cost us? $350 a shot, right? When we're walking in our back rooms, do we have the right people running the equipment? Have we taken the time to train them correctly? You know, when we damage equipment, what was the cause of it? We still have to go find the root cause. We can't just move on and think it's going to fix itself, because it's not. Looking at the service channel, rating the service. You have to rate the service on everything that's done in order to get the home office with the right feedback. If we walk off with every service that's done in our store, we'll ensure that it was done correctly, the prices are right, and the job was done correctly, so we don't have to do it again. When you're on the service channel, look for repeats. If, say somebody was back and fixed something last week, it's broken again this week. You can go in and say an existing charge. Existing fix needs to be fixed again. That way you're not charged again. We need to really dig into these things and make sure that everybody is trained on this and they're doing things the right way. It all starts with us, and we need to hand down the direction and lead by example and train. Accountability, follow up, make sure that we're doing things the right way. Again, we've had $3.5 million that we overspent in maintenance expenses last year as a region. Each one of us can take that and cut it down to nothing. Thank you very much, and thank you for your time. Now let's talk a little bit about Service Channel. When we have our business partners in repairing items in our store, we got to ensure that we have a senior member of management that is walking this work off and ensuring that it's completed as expected. Also, with this in mind, a lot of people forget this. You have 3 days to rate the rate of service for one of your Service Channel. Also, if the work provided is not satisfactory, remember we have 3 days to go in and rate this. If we rate the job unsatisfactory, the vendor doesn't get paid. They have to come in and redo the work or finish the work while they're there. By following up with this and walking around and checking up on this, it saves time and lots of money. So understanding ourselves how to read the P&L and to dig into the different metrics of the P&L is useless if we're not taking the time to teach our fellow management on how to read a P&L, how to follow through and dissect a P&L. So it's very important that we have regular P&L reviews monthly and make sure that everybody understands each and every part of the P&L. But then they themselves can break it down to their department managers and so forth. Therefore, everybody's working on the same page. We have the proper training in place to prevent some of these things from happening again.